Hey, what's going on guys? Harry here. Another quick video just kind of going over my strength days from this past week. So this was 3 weeks out. This was the second week of my second 4-week block leading into my next powerlifting meet. And what I was doing here on my strength days was pretty much testing my openers. So going for a single at around RPE 8. So my coach Joe didn't prescribe a percentage for this just because my strength has been pretty much increasing on all the lifts over the past 4 to 6 weeks, especially squat. So squatting is definitely my training max right now. Isn't my true max. My true max is definitely a little bit higher, especially once I peak and everything for competition. So I just hit my first single of the week at RPE 8 at 305 for bench. That moved really smooth. I misgrooved it a little bit, or at least I felt like it, but watching the video back, couldn't really tell too much that I did. And then I hit 2 back off singles at 290, which was about 95% of what I hit for my top set. So feeling really good. Happy with the way that this bench is moving. As you guys have been watching in the previous videos, I wasn't too comfortable on this bench press, so really glad that everything moved smooth, because this is probably a little bit more similar to the bench press height and everything that I'm gonna be using in competition. So again, happy with the way that bench press went. I didn't upload any of my hypertrophy or power days this week. I'm running like a true DUP style program right now, and I have been for the entire prep for 8 weeks. And just squatting 3 times a week, benching 3 times a week, and deadlifting twice a week. So you guys could watch that over the past 10 or so video, or this is the 10th video of this series, but you guys could watch that over the past 10 episodes if you want. So again, hitting my single for squats. This was 435, definitely felt like an RPE 8. I definitely had 2 more reps, especially after that like 5 or 6 step walkout, just because on my warm-ups I was hitting the safety bars on this squat rack, which I usually never do, but I guess my mobility was just feeling a little bit better on this day, which definitely can't complain about, and everything moved really smooth. Again, I wore those slingshot strong sleeves, so they're a little bit longer than my Ray-Bans. They're similar to the SBDs, which I've never used before, but felt really good. Again, I got mediums, which I said in the previous video, just to have a little bit more compression coming out of the bottom of the squat, give me a little bit more bounce in my knees. Hit 2 back offs here at 415. Again, this was 95%. Everything was feeling really good. I was really happy with the way that these moved. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, these walkouts are probably the most amount of cardio that I've done in about 6 months now. Alright, so last training day of the week. This was Friday, so the day after that I hit those squat singles. So I was feeling not like sore, but just my lower back was a little bit taxed just because of the intensity, I think. The volume was obviously really low, only hitting 3 total reps on that day for squats. So for my top single, I decided to go with 550. Moved really well. Again, I wasn't feeling great going into this workout. I was a little bit sore in my lower back, so overall I was happy that I pulled that, and it may not have felt like an RPE 8, but looking back on it, it looked like an RPE 8, maybe an 8.5, but I'd say closer to an 8. So my 2 back off singles were at 525, again 95% of my top set. Everything felt really good, like I've been saying the whole video. Really happy with the way that my strength is feeling right now, and I really can't wait to continue on this prep and see how I do in competition. So thanks you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.